Lofi Poli Sci coming at you, Michael Pickering here. We're talking our famous question, what's going on in the world today? And it's Monday, people. How you feeling out there? Write in, let us know how your weekend went. Oh, it is hot this summer, yes indeed. But we ain't talking about the weather. Let's go with that Lo-Fi Global for you. Colombia had presidential runoff elections yesterday, or today rather, for me, but you're gonna hear this the day after. President already may be decided. We'll be talking about that real soon. Ears open, people. And France is having, or had yesterday, but today for me again, national parliamentary elections. Super important because they just had presidential elections and Emmanuel Macron won another term. Now we'll see what kind of parliament he gets to work with. And have you been lacking in trying to get your Brexit fix lately? Well, fear not, because the European Union is suing the United Kingdom for their plans to break the Brexit agreement as it relates to trade in Northern Ireland. UK is straight saying, piss off, we do what the bloody hell we want, and that's why we left, bitches. And the EU says, please play nice, or we'll take you to the court. And to the court they go, and we'll keep you updated to let you know what happens for sure. Now to Saudi Arabia and the United States we go for two stories that are not connected, but we're going to cover them both. And the street right in front of the Saudi Arabian embassy in Washington, D.C. has been renamed. Take a 5 count to see if you can guess what the D.C. local government has renamed the street in front of the Saudi Arabian embassy. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jamal Khashoggi Way. Isn't this a statement? I mean, damn. DC is straight telling Saudi Arabia, we remember, and we will not forget. And Jamal Khashoggi, for those out there who remember the name but maybe a little foggy on the details, Jamal Khashoggi was the Saudi Arabian national and United States resident and journalist for the Associated Press that was assassinated by the Saudi Arabians inside of the Saudi Arabian embassy in Istanbul, Turkey, which the Saudi Arabian government denies they had anything to do with. And the DC government renamed the street to say, piss off. We know you did it. And now, your diplomats will have to see his name every single day. We here at Lofi Poli Sci dig this move. In other Saudi Arabian news, out in Saudi Arabia this time, the government has announced and started making moves, confiscating all children's things with rainbows that may otherwise be considered to promote anything LGBTQ+. Yep. This is a real thing happening today in 2022. Saudi Arabia, we here at Lofi Poli Sci do not dig this move. The government is using the excuse that it goes against the state's religion. And in other news in France dealing with religion, a case of burkinis going against the state's law about keeping religion out of the public sphere. Such a diverse world we live in, right? One country can be all about religion in the public sphere, whilst another country can be all about keeping religion out of the public sphere. So the story here in France. Burkinis are swimwear that women wear that wish to cover their bodies and head. Think of a full-body wetsuit that a surfer would wear with the swimming cap, basically. But out in France, there's constitutional law that bars religious displays in public. And in France, there's a stigma that Muslim women wear burkinis, and in quite a few cities across the country, they've outright banned burkinis from public pools and beaches because they say it violates the country's secular laws about keeping religious displays out of the public sphere. So there's a swimming dress code for public pools. Go figure such a thing exists in 2022. But the French city of Grenoble said, let's scrap it. Forget it. If you want to wear a bikini, that's cool. If you want to go topless at the pool, that's cool. And if you didn't know, going topless in public beaches is legal in France. And furthermore, Grenoble said, gentlemen, you can lose the Speedos and wear swimming shorts. Basically, Grenoble said, hey everyone, Wear what the hell you want. Go swimming. Have fun. It's summer. It's hot, hot, hot. But the only thing being picked up on is the bikini. I mean, go figure, no politicians are arguing about women going topless or men wearing swimming shorts at the pools. But a bikini? Well, we'll get there. So, Grenoble lifted the ban on specific clothing for public pools. They were challenged in a French administrative court, and they lost. So, bikini ban is back on. Women are putting their tops back on, and men stepping into those Speedos and other tight swimwears before they get out to go. But the mayor of Grenoble is challenging that court decision to France's Supreme Court, saying straight up, it's time to move forward, not back. And we'll keep you updated on how things turn out for sure, people. And a last piece of news to send you on your way for the day. Let me ask you something, Lo-Fi listeners. Are you tired of the fantasy of perfection being sold today? Are you tired of all those filters we put on ourselves, over our faces, our bodies, over who we are, so we can just post a pic that can be liked by millions of people? Are you tired? Question mark. Well, Instagram's got competition, and it's called BeReal. It's much like Instagram, but you can only post once per day. You can't like pictures, you can't edit pictures, and you get 2 minutes to take your picture, and then the app snaps the shot. And BeReal came out in 2020, so it's about 2 years old. But you know how it is to compete with the social media giants. It takes time. But that time may be now. I'll be keeping an eye out on this one for sure. More and more people are tired of looking at other people's quote-unquote perfect lives. Especially because we all know it's nothing more than filters and fantasies. Lofi Poli Sci, the lo-fi part of it all. Lo-fi stands for low fidelity. It's a movement of music and of lifestyles, really, to celebrate the imperfections within the music and the life itself. And to say, you know what? The music and the life is better with the imperfections. And the reality is, we're all lo-fi. And I wouldn't have us any other way. Love all you lo-fi listeners out there. And happy Monday. And talk to you tomorrow.